What is up, all my lovely subjects? It's Master Salazar here. It has been a little bit since I made a video for you guys. It hasn't been too long, I think, but I want to talk about this bullshit with the coronavirus, okay? So I've been trying to spend a lot of time with my boyfriend and everything during all of this shit going on with the corona. But what pisses me off about that is that when I come home, like, I'm home alone now. I don't know where my dad is. I don't care where my dad is. But every time that I come home from my boyfriend's house, like, he lives with his mom. I love his mom to death. That woman is... she's really cool. But what pisses me off is, like, when I come home now, since this corona bullshit started, is my dad forces me to stay in my bedroom for a week. Yes, I understand that if you feel like you've been exposed to coronavirus, you need to self-quarantine yourself for 2 weeks. But, I mean, I have my own fucking face mask to use. That way I don't get it if I'm walking outside. I still have gloves from when I worked a seasonal position at Honey Baked Ham last year around Thanksgiving, and it was hell. Honey Baked Ham, more like fucking Honey Baked Hell. Don't ever work. Like, if you live in Henderson, Nevada, do not work at Honey Baked Ham on Whitney Ranch. It is horrible. Because the manager is a huge bitch. I hated her. She's worse than my dad. But anyway, yeah, since I came home, I've just been stuck in my bedroom. And it's not too bad, because, I mean, like, yes, I'm not really allowed to go out of my bedroom unless, like, I need to use the bathroom, or if my dad isn't home, like right now, and I need food or something to drink. But it just, at some point, it gets really annoying, just having to be in my bedroom all the time. Because, I mean, I'm trying to get my dad to move my PS3 from the living room into my bedroom because of the fact that I'm on this, as I'm calling it, this forced quarantine. That's the only reason I want my PS3 in my bedroom. My dad got me that PS3 as like a 12th birthday present. I'm going to be 21 years old in June. I've had that thing for 6 years. 8 years, actually. Yes, 8 years. I've had that thing. It was mine. I got it as a fucking birthday present. And now my dad, for some reason, has been trying to say that it's his PS3. Like, no, shut up. You bought that for me. It's mine. Go away with your stupid bullshit. Just, it gets so annoying just being trapped in here. Like, especially like 2 nights ago. Full disclosure here for this little story that I'm about to tell. I have a huge fear of moths. They scared the hell out of me. I don't know why, but I hate them, and They terrify me. So, like, I'm talking on the phone the other night with my internet bestie, Abby. And then I start seeing a moth flying around my bedroom. And then I start tripping balls because I'm like, I am not going to be in my bedroom with a damn moth. Because they're terrifying to me. I don't like them. They scare me. So, like, I almost went and slept on the damn couch a few nights ago because of the fact that there was a damn moth in my bedroom. But then I was like, no, you know what? I'm just going to sleep with my door open, and hopefully by the time I wake up tomorrow, this thing will have flown out of my room. And it did, because the next morning I found it in the kitchen and I smashed that thing. You would think, like, I've smashed a lot of moths in my life, mainly because, like, moths can bite people. It doesn't look to me like a moth should be able to bite somebody, but they can. And I've known that almost my entire life since I realized that I have a very huge fear of moths. I don't want to experience a moth bite ever in my life, which is why whenever I see a moth, I try to kill it, but then when it gets, like, really close to me, I run away like a scared little girl. I hate them. It's not like I'm afraid of flying bugs. I'm fine with most flying bugs, but moths, I can't deal with moths at all. Moths are one of my greatest fears. Moths, dying in my sleep, bees, the sound of silence unless I'm asleep. Those are 4 of my biggest fears ever. It was horrible. Like, just trying to get that moth out of my bedroom. I had a very huge anxiety attack. Like, all night that night. I barely slept at all. And, like, I started thinking after that, like, I need some coffee. I didn't get coffee because it was like 3 o'clock in the damn morning at that point, but still. I got coffee dripping down my tank top. But anyway, I kind of hate myself right now. Like, not like I literally, like, I hate myself, but, like, God, I'm probably about to sound so basic. Recently, I have, like, become obsessed with Demi Lovato. Like, her music. Like, I love her music right now so much. I'm still trying to get through her albums on YouTube. 'Cause, like, I'm still going through this whole thing of listening to every album by bands and artists that I've known and I've listened to throughout most of my life, but also, like, listening to ones that I've never heard of before and that I just randomly find somehow. Like, I've already talked about those ones, like Mr. Misery in Black Oak County. But, yeah, there hasn't really been that much for me to do when I'm home, which is why, like, I don't like being home now. Because every time that I'm home, I'm usually forced to stay in my bedroom, which, like, it's not a huge problem for me because I have my TV, I have my stereo, I have my Falling in Reverse CDs because I own every Falling in Reverse album that's been released so far. I have Paramore's Riot album. I have Escape the Fates' This War Is Ours album. I have a Bluetooth speaker in here if I don't want to listen to the radio or any of the CDs I have and I just want to listen to music off of my phone. My dad, when he's home, he brings me food, so it's not that bad, but it just gets annoying sometimes just having to stay in my bedroom all the time. But it's just, for me now, it's just, like, whatever. I've been home for, like, a week now from my boyfriend's place, but I have another week to go through with this quarantine. It's not that bad though. I mean, I can deal with this. Oh my god, this tank top pisses me off. Like, I love my Sleeping with Sirens tank top, but like it's very long and it has a pretty deep plunge, as you can see. I've had this tank top since I was like, I think, in my junior year of high school, but I never wore it to school because I always thought, like, I'm pretty sure thanks to this, I would have gotten dress coded. So, yeah, that's why I wish I would have had the Sleeping with Sirens shirt that I have now when I was in high school. Because, like, the Sleeping with Sirens shirt that I have is the cover of my favorite Sleeping with Sirens album, which is Feel. And they released that when I was still in high school. And I would have loved to have that shirt when I was in high school. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, something I wanted to ask all of you was, for like the last month, I've been seriously considering trying to listen to every album from The Used, but I don't know if I should, and I wanted to ask my lovely subjects their opinion on it. I want my dad just came home, but you guys can leave a comment and tell me if you think I should listen to all of the albums by The Used. So this has been Master Salazar. I will see all of my lovely subjects in my next video.